Hello, I'm Alan. We're drinking a very special tea today. It arrived and I'm super excited. So, one of my goals as I'm buying the teas at the moment is I want to kind of source a little collection of birthday teas. And I kind of figure if I can get 7 different teas so I can drink, because I was born on the 7th. And so if I can drink special tea one day every day until my birthday, that I can do every year. That's just kind of this little goal I'm creating. So what I have is this is from Taiwan sourcing. It is an Emei barrel ball Oolong from the 1980s. So it's very old. It doesn't give a specific year, but it's in that decade of that I was born. So the color of the leaf, it's kind of a ball rolled oolong, and their website has kind of more of the in-depth story. I don't have it memorized, but it was this very special process that they underwent before they got priced out of continuing that process manually. So it's a manual ball rolled process. The color is very dark with some hints, like some of the leaves are lighter browns in there. The smell of the dry leaf is so fascinating to me. It's like this chocolatey molasses, almost like a maltiness, but not like the malt balls. But there's like this maltiness to it. So I'm going to drink this in my gaiwan today. This isn't something I'll be drinking with, well, I might if there's a special event, but this isn't going to be drunken during my club, this little group of friends that I have. So I'll be drinking it in a gaiwan today. I'm just excited for this one. It arrived today. I opened it. I wasn't planning on doing a video tonight because it's been an insane couple weeks at work and I'm just tired. But once this came, I was like, all right, I need to drink this today. Anyway, so they didn't give any brewing parameters. So I'm just kind of Googled some common parameters for oolongs. And I'm just going to do boiling water. So as hot as this can get at my elevation, I'm doing 96 degrees. And the amount, this is a 120 ml gaiwan. So I'm doing 6 grams, figuring about 5 grams per 100 ml. So I'm going to preheat this up. It's going to get everything ready here. Okay. Let's see what it smells like with a little heat. If there's any other notes, it'll still be technically dry leaf, but kind of warmed up. Ooh, okay. Some more musty, but not, wow, but like chocolate. Okay, let's add some water to this. I'm gonna do a rinse. When I emptied the bag, it was kind of dusty. So I'm gonna do just a really, really quick rinse on this. Just a little bit of water. Oh, I did this backwards. Come on. I'll figure out my gaiwan technique one day. Okay, let's see what the warmed up leaves smell like. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, there's an aroma I don't know how to describe, but it is deep, it is rich, it's not quite chocolatey. Maybe molasses? Oh. Like burnt sugar. I think burnt sugar is what I'm smelling. Ooh. I am excited for this one. All right. Okay. Okay, because I didn't get parameters, I'm going to do 15 seconds for the first steep, and we'll just kind of adjust, kind of play it by ear. So let's give that a go, get the timer going. Ooh. Gonna get that all prepped and ready, and strain. Okay, the color's not too dark, but that's probably just because it's early steep. What is that smell? It's almost like there's kind of a tart, but not, maybe like an old tart with burnt sugars. I think burnt sugar is the predominant smell that I'm having trouble identifying. But then you've got like this molasses. Ooh, okay. Okay, color-wise is an amber brown. Very transparent. It's not, yeah, that's a very clear liquor. Let's get that cup out of the way so I'm not confused. Kind of cool it off just a little bit so I can drink it without getting burned. Cover that up to keep the heat in. All right, and there is some foam, but that's partly because I'm aerating it, but the bubbles linger. All right, cheers. There's a sugar sweetness to it. A little bit woody. Wow, like definite sweet, like sugar sweet. I'm trying to identify if it's coffee or if it's chocolate or caramel. It's kind of in that realm of flavors. All right, that was the first steep, so I'm excited to see what the around 3. I find that as I've been drinking these, that around 3 brings out is when it's the most alive, so we'll kind of give it a couple and we'll see what comes out. Let's try increasing this 10 seconds. I'll do 25 seconds for this second steep. Progress the T20 to steep 2. So this is a Taiwanese Oolong. The variety is Qing Shin Pan is the best I can pronounce that. Qing Shin Pan. Ooh, some more red in that one. If I compare the two brews, like that one seemed to have a little bit more orange brown and this has a little bit more red brown. Ooh, yep, definite. Just burnt sugars. Like it's darker than milk caramel. Color's definitely got this reddish brown hue. All right, let's see what 25 seconds brings out. Definitely a lingering foam. All right, steep 2. Cheers. It's definitely reminding me of like baked goods, but not bread. Not bread per se, but chocolatey, baked, toasted. Even though I think this is roasted at all. Yeah, their website says it's unroasted. It's about 80% oxidized. And then just hand rolled. What's blowing me away so far is how not... like if the other old tea I had was May Leaf's cooked pu'er, and it had a lot of just tasted like soil and mushrooms and kind of reminiscent of the smell of wet soil after a rain. I'm not getting any soiliness. No compost. It's just like these chocolate... Oh. Okay. If I can find the word, it's like... it's a nut that tends to be blended with chocolate, like Nutella. It's a Nutella note, almost like I'm eating or drinking sorry, my brain has a way of shutting down when I'm trying to think of words. I apologize. Think of a croissant that is stuffed with Nutella. That is what I'm picking up. Ooh. Okay, let's try steep 3. We'll add another 10 seconds. So we'll do 35. Let's see what that has to offer. This was actually very affordable compared to even like a fresh white tea. This was only $1 a gram, so $28.35 an ounce. So for a birthday tea, I can definitely buy enough for one session a year for about the next 60 years or so. That's about 300 grams. Okay. That one was 40 seconds. Oh, beautiful red. So it's like... So picturing the croissant that's chocolate, stuffed with chocolate, it's specifically that burnt note, like the bottom of the croissant, where the chocolate kind of oozed out and burnt on the bottom of the pan. That's the note I'm picking up as far as the burnt sugars. Oh, I didn't show you, but it was just beautiful red, reddish brown. Wish I could think of the nut that Nutella is made out of. Hickory's coming to mind, but that's completely not a nut. That's a wood. Hazelnut. Hazelnut chocolate burnt sugar. There's still a sweetness. Well, those two had sweetness. Let's see what Steep 3 has to offer. Cheers. There is still a sweetness. This is so yummy. The flavor is, I would describe as delicate, so it's not in your face. But it's also not as delicate as like a yellow tea. So it could be that I need a higher leaf to water ratio. Maybe I should be brewing it longer. Maybe a little longer with more leaf. The mouthfeel is very thin, so it's not a thick coating feeling. There's no astringency, no puckering, no mouth stickiness. Yeah, zero stickiness, no cotton mouthy feeling, very smooth, no bitterness at all. Okay, that was 40 seconds. Let's do a minute. I'm gonna go crazy for this for steep and almost double the steeping time I've been doing. We're gonna go for a minute. Let's see what that brings out. It doesn't say how many steeps it can handle. Some of these older ones made it, at least for Meileaf's pu'er, it was 20 steeps. I don't know if this one can make it that long, but I'll find out. I might do 1 or 2 more with you and then drink the rest offline and come back. The foaminess seems to have dissipated as far as what's in there. We'll just kind of sit and let it do its thing. The clarity of this, crystal clear, no particulates. Like, it is just crystal clear, gorgeous, reddish brown. We're approaching on 1 minute right now. I found that this is definitely my best way of pouring the gaiwan. I tried some of those other ways where going like this and I just kept burning myself. This seems to work very well for me. I tilt it, let the steam vent this way instead of into my hand, hold the saucer and just pour like that. That seems to work for me. Okay. The aroma is still there, still very strong. Those burnt sugar, croissant, Nutella notes. Still good color on that. Whoops, I'm spilling this. All right, cheers. Still so, Still the same flavor profiles as all the other steeps, so nothing new in this one. But the body feel I'm having, it feels very centered, very, very content, very happy. Let's see what the dry cup is. More chocolatey on the dry. So less burnt and more just kind of dark chocolate smell. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep steeping this, see how long it can last, and then I'll come back and we'll drink the encore with you. And so I'll see you in a bit. Welcome back. So I've made it 9 steeps. This 9th steep I did for 6 minutes and it's definitely starting to be used up. So I think for the 10th steep, I'll boil it and just kind of eke all the rest of it out. The aroma is still there. It's still very much like like those burnt sugars of a croissant, of a chocolate croissant. So let's go ahead and drink the encore. Let all the chorus notes and everything sing together. And let's see what it tastes like. Blend it up. So the color of the blend is very dark. Nice dark red. Very transparent though. Very clean and clear liquor. And I'm not using a filter. It's just straight gaiwan to chahai. All right, so encore. Cheers. Yes. So I think I may do a higher leaf ratio. I might do 6 or 7 grams per 100 mil, just to kind of boost it just that little bit much more. But this is so wonderful. There's sweetness. The things that aren't there, there's no dirt, like no just compost soil taste. There's no grittiness. There's no astringency. There's no bitterness. It is just this super smooth. There's this definite sweetness, and it just, the closest overarching flavor profile I can give you is a chocolate croissant. This is amazing. I'm happy I was able to get enough for roughly 1 session a year for the next 60 years. It's about 350 to 400 grams is kind of what I'm sourcing at the moment. So there should still be plenty for others. Basically a cake's worth, but it's not a cake. But just as I'm shooting out amounts, so that way you're not thinking I'm buying like a kilo. I'm shooting between 350 and 400 grams when I'm sourcing these special birthday teas. So it'll be enough for 1 session every year for the next 60-ish years. Hopefully I live that long. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.